All right, we are ready to go, and we are live. We are live from the Microphone Studio. How is everyone doing? Happy Memorial Day weekend. I hope you had a great weekend, 3-day weekend. Some of us even had 4-day weekend. But I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you had a great time. I hope you guys got to barbecue, to grill, to play in the pool. Officially, right? This is the start of the summer, right? I mean, after Memorial, I think that's the common saying that once Memorial is past, summer's here. So, hope you guys had a great day. Again, happy Tuesday to you guys. I hope you guys are having a great day and a great start to your week. Um, if you're watching on YouTube, hello, how you doing? Welcome in. If it's your first time, let us know. We go lives on Tuesdays and we craft on YouTube and on our Facebook group. My name is Danny. I have Sam here. We have Jesse here as well. We go live, like I mentioned, every Tuesday, and we start on these two platforms, and then we end the day on our TikTok and Instagram. So if you don't follow us there, make sure you do. We craft a different project there as well. But again, happy Tuesday. I hope you guys had a great weekend, a long weekend. It was nice, right, guys? It was nice to kind of just have a 3-day and kind of actually recharge. What did you do this weekend?
So it's funny because I had every intent of making stuff this weekend, and
Yeah.
I didn't. I really didn't. I staged all the little things that I wanted to make, and
Yeah.
I even took like a picture. It was like, look, coming soon. They are still sitting right there.
They're right where you took the picture at?
They're in their packages with the bezels on top of them. Yeah, that's what I did.
Funny. What about you, Jesse? What did you do this weekend?
Um,
What did you do on your 3 days that you had?
well, Saturday, Sunday work like usual, and then Monday we were gonna barbecue and swim, and then we didn't. So yeah, just chilling.
Chilling?
Yeah.
It's probably for the best. It's always nice and relaxed. It's always good to try to give that, your body needs a recharge, right? And it's always go, 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 and it's really nice to kind of just relax and enjoy some peaceful, quiet, needing time. Not that I got it, but but I'm sure whoever got it, I hope you enjoyed that time. What
I
else?
heard you watched the new movie this weekend.
I did. Our youngest one wanted to go watch Lilo and Stitch, which is pretty accurate to the animated one. It's pretty cool.
I thought you were like to the book. I'm like, really?
Yeah, no, animated to the animated version with the little like changes here and there, but straight to
It's a live action.
it's a live action one, yeah. And yeah, it was nice. It was cool. It was awesome. Again, they switched maybe 2 or 3 things there, but besides that, uh, the way the animation is nowadays, it's crazy. So it's a good movie. Obviously, it's a classic for Disney, and yeah, they did it justice. So that's pretty cool. Yes. What's up?
Carrie said hi, Sam, Danny, and Jesse.
Hi, Carrie. How are you? Happy Tuesday. How was your weekend? How was your long weekend? Did you have any? What did you do? Did you barbecue? Did you relax? I actually got together with our neighbors and we prepared some food. We did burgers. We did hot dogs. I did some stuffed jalapenos wrapped in bacon.
Can you quit bragging about those?
Those are
Not bringing them?
amazing. And I mean, I can't bring some if there's none leftovers. That means they're gone. So, I mean, I'm not gonna brag about it, but I think I'm doing a pretty good job at it.
Again, Jesse? Again.
Keeps doing it.
Sorry, guys. What's up, Sam?
I have a question for Carrie.
For Carrie.
I want to know when that baby shower is, because I know you've been ramping up for it for a while and showing us lots of cool stuff, and including the pens they're going to use at the registry. But yeah, I'm excited about that.
I hope you heard Sam there. So she let her know when the baby shower is. She's gonna be there.
No, but my mom would love to be there. She loves baby shower games.
Well, they're interesting. They're interested to participate.
It's like it doesn't even have to be for a big prize. Like she just wants to win. Like
Yeah, I would too. I would want to win just too. Like I mean, that's not for the win. I don't care how big the prize. I just want to win. I'm like, hey, I won at a baby shower. What? Yeah.
Right.
What's up?
So we had a few people hopping in. Jennifer said hi.
Hi, Jennifer.
Gloria said hello, and then Holly joined us and said good afternoon from Central Illinois.
Hello.
And then,
How?
Edix Moore just joined us as well.
Hi, lady. How's everyone's weekend? We just went around the room
She
and
wants to give
shared.
you a hug, Jesse. That's what she said.
We just went
I saw
around
you
the.
ignore that.
We just we just went around the room and we shared our 3-day weekend. If you guys are wanting to share what you guys did your long weekend here, please put it in the comments. Some of us barbecued. Someone was try to craft. Some of us
I
try
still
to
do
go
things.
swimming.
I still do things.
Some of us try to go swimming.
I wash the car and do laundry.
You know, but again, if you just relaxed, that's awesome too. That's great. It's like I said, like a lot of people, need the relaxing time. I wasn't one of them, but for the most part, it was great. Yes, Sam.
Carrie said that she crafted all weekend,
Nice.
and then she said that the baby shower is Sunday.
Sunday.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so we need time, address, and a registry link. What else?
Holly ordered the UV lamp. She got it today.
Nice. There you go.
And I don't know what Edixmore is saying. I'm so sorry.
She's as always, ready to cheer her day up.
Aw.
Nice. Thank you very much. We appreciate it. But yes, again, thank you guys for joining us on the live. If you see what's behind me, we are going to be using the X Tool Ultra. We are going to be using a new product that was just released about 2 weeks ago, and that is our Valet box. We are going to go ahead and do a set. So that's what the project is. We're going to do a gift set. Father's Day is around the corner now, and we're going to go ahead and try to focus on that and maybe give you guys ideas, or if you guys have any ideas, let us know as well. But we're going to go ahead and do a gift box, a gift set, kind of fathery vibes. Yeah, kind of Father's Day vibes there and stuff. So, but yeah, so that's the plan for today. And then
I'd have to have found like a country song if it were going to be for my dad, but no. This is for a different dad.
This is for a dad. Not here in this room.
Just in case someone tells my mom what I did.
Oh, I saw what sounds good. I know what you're gonna get.
He's gonna be like, you better not give that to me.
Yeah, it's not what Carter dad is getting, or Carter the Brown.
He's brown.
Brown. I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that. So it's not your gift. So again, this is just an idea. This is just a theme, and we're gonna be focusing on the Father's Day that is coming up. What's up, Jesse?
So Holly said they didn't do anything special. Jennifer said she was lucky enough to be able to grill out despite the weather. And then Carrie said she made more onesies, bibs, hats, and another Scooby coffee cup.
Jeez,
Trying
that's
to
awesome.
design a Punisher cup for my friends. So she's been busy.
She sounds like you've been busy. Has been busy, but you know what? Those
Carrie
cups.
putting me to shame.
I know,
Those
that
cups
look bad.
Those cups though look really, really cool. I'm
Doing the mouth on the bottom ones.
Yeah, I'm a big fan of them. I might have to bug you for one and stuff because those are really cool. I like them. I'm a big fan. What's up?
Karen says hello, everyone.
Hi, Karen. How are you? Welcome in. Thank you for joining us. We appreciate you guys coming on and joining the shenanigan once again. So again, if you missed it, we are going to be using the Ultra today. We involving our new product of I forgot the word.
Valet box.
Valet boxes. Yes, thank you. And we're going to be working on putting on a Father's Day ish gift. Not specific for someone, just ideas and stuff. So knowing that Father's Day is around the corner, we're gonna start focusing on that a little. But if you have any other ideas that you may want to see, let us know. Drop them in the comments, or even better yet, go to the site. We do have a suggestion box on our lives. Drop it there, and hopefully we get to it. So yes. Anything else? What's up?
Karen says hello, everybody.
Hi, Karen. Welcome. Happy Tuesday. Hope you're having a great day, and thank you again for being part of the live.
Jennifer said she's been working on tumblers and spinners for a weekend events.
When's your event? Or events?
She said a weekend event.
Oh, wow.
Not necessarily this weekend.
Not
It's a
specific.
good call.
Right, yeah, okay.
Um,
Busy. So we have a lot of people that are busy crafting. You guys are putting us to shame. But it's okay. We love it because we love sharing your guys' videos and photos. So make sure if you guys at any time record and post anything, make sure to tag us. We love resharing it. We love giving you guys the exposure. But yeah, what's up?
And then Gloria went to Colorado Springs to visit her family.
Oh, Colorado. Colorado's on my list to go visit. I went to Denver.
Well, didn't you go to Colorado?
I did. I went to Denver for a few
You
days.
guys didn't invite me?
Yes. Someone's still sour about that
It's
one.
Jesse.
This was not
Jesse's
even.
sour.
It wasn't even up to me. I had no idea I was part of it until like a day or 2 days before the event
I
started.
remember.
But yes, the part that we were in Colorado in was very nice. It was very greenish. But yes, I want to go explore Colorado more. That's on my to visit list. Hopefully one day, cross my fingers. But all right, so let's get started. You guys are here for the crafting, not for me yapping. But I was telling Sam that you'll probably see both of us on in and out on the lives. We're gonna try something different and see how that goes, and it might be more entertaining to you guys that way. So if it is, let us know. If it's not, I'll sit back down. Or
And if Danny takes over, it's because I'm failing.
So all right, let's get started. So again, we are going to go ahead and we are going to be using the Ultra. We have our Valet boxes, our new ones. Remember that they come in 10 different colors, 2 sizes, a large and a medium. That's Sam right there. And if you haven't seen them, go ahead and check it out on the site. They're available now. And I'm gonna be honest. I don't know how many more we have left. Oh, are you switching sides now? Because I was switching sides.
Yes.
Okay. I don't know how many we have left, but we are hearing great stuff about them, and we love what you guys are creating. So make sure you are out there, and you if you go to the site, make sure you place your orders. Don't wait too long, because they're not going to be long up there for long. All right, cool. So what are we doing?
This is the thing. Okay, so first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna do a little unboxing for you guys of this box, because we've gotten kind of fancy. So our boxes don't just come as the boxes they are; they come in boxes. That way they're nice and protected. So here we go. We've got it in a nice cardboard box here. And then inside of that cardboard box, we've also got this canvas wrapping. Or what is this called specifically? I heard someone call it canvas, and that's what I'm calling it now.
I actually have no idea.
It's like a cloth-ish.
It's a cloth to me.
Yeah, so it's basically to keep it from getting scratched or any kind of rough things happening to it, keep it nice and protected. So we're going to go ahead and just take it out of that little cloth protecting. Leave that to the side. Okay, so this is the fancy new box, right? I think you've already seen a lot of people engraving on the outside of it, and that would be boring, so why do we want to do that? Instead, we'll be engraving on the inside of it right here. However, this presents some issues. It doesn't quite sit, right? It's not even. So what we're going to do is we're actually going to see how easy it is to go ahead and take this little lid apart. So you're probably wondering, why would I do this, right? Well, there's a few reasons. One, if your engraver is not tall enough for the whole box, then you're going to need to do this. You're going to need to take apart your little hinges. Because it is a fancy box, they're actually piano hinges, so good quality hinges. I'm using a little screwdriver that has it kind of connects magnetically, so it takes the little screws out for me. And here we go. Let me know who on this chat right now does stuff with the engraving, and if you guys have ever had to do anything like this, let me know. Very curious. And then I think we've got one more up here. Let's see. Let me get these little guys first. But yeah, so depending on how you want to go ahead and engrave, you might need to do this as well. So just kind of keep that in mind. But yeah, they're super easy to take apart, really easy to put back together. But basically, we just want to make sure that we're engraving on a flat surface, so we're taking the lid off so that we can go ahead and make sure we don't mess with the hinge, we keep it nice and, you know, kept together. Yeah, it's just 3 on each side, so not bad. But yeah, let me know, guys, if you guys are familiar with this, if anyone's had to do anything like this before. If you have any questions about how to do this. This is just a tiny little Phillips head screwdriver, yeah? Look at that. Very proud of myself.
Jennifer said she hasn't had a chance to try them yet.
Not yet?
Not yet.
Okay, they're pretty cool. I just can't see where the other hinge is. There we go. Perfect. Okay, cool. So these are off. So I didn't have to do these bottom 2 pieces. They can kind of stay where they are. I just did these 4 little screws from these parts right here. So I'm going to go ahead and put all those to the side so I don't lose them. Okay. I'm going to leave them right here. Okay. All right, so now we have just the lid, right? So at this point, you could really engrave on the inside of them if you wanted, or you can engrave on the inside of the box. That's what we're going to want to do. So the next thing you want to do is think about how this opens. If this hinges like this is going to be the front area. So you want it to start up here and go down. So we'll go ahead and place that in here like so that that is facing the correct direction. Perfect. Okay. All right, so now that we've got that lined up, I'm going to keep this just out of the way. And we're going to go ahead and we're going to use our computer and we're going to go ahead and make sure everything is measured up the way we want it to be. Okay, so this is Create a Space. Let's go ahead and we're going to look at these settings right here. So this is just some song lyrics. So say you have one of those favorite songs, or you guys have a song together, you and your dad. You can use anything like that. I use these David Bowie lyrics to kind of serve the general purpose here. Let's go ahead and just do a couple things first. We want to make sure that we autofocus. So we're going to do that first and make sure that the lasers meet up. Perfect. Once that's done, we'll go ahead and take a photo of the background because I think this is from my testing box earlier. Yes, Jesse?
Karen says she just got a laser. She can't wait to try the new boxes.
Awesome.
TKC.
Yeah. What kind of laser did you get? We are excited to hear it. All right. So I think this is all done. I'm taking another photo just in case. But yeah, that looks pretty good. So now I've got my lyrics kind of centered. You can make them a little smaller if you wanted to. You can break them up a little bit, but I think I kind of like the way these lay. We'll go ahead and we'll do a quick little framing and just make sure that they fall where we want them to. Now I'm going to slide this down so you can see it. You can kind of see that, right?
Yeah, you can see it.
If you see the blinking, that blue blinking light right there, that's your framing. That's where it's going to be.
I feel like that looks pretty centered, like we did a good job. So as long as you're happy with the way it lays there, we can go ahead and run it. All right, so we'll stop the framing. Now the settings that we're using for this, these are specifically settings that we got for the outside of the box. So, I mean, you can always improvise a little bit, but they're a great starting point. We're going to go ahead and use the blue light. We're going to do 80% power. We're going to do 380 speed. We're only doing one pass. You can definitely do more if you want to get a little darker. We did notice this was a little bit light. And then we're doing 140 lines per centimeter, and that is bi-directional for the engraving mode. Okay, so if we're all good on settings and our placement, let's go ahead and process it. So we'll hit process on this side, and then it's going to go ahead and pull up the preview. After the preview loads, we'll be able to see how much time this is going to take. So it'll take about 10 minutes. That's not too bad. Let's go ahead and click start on this side. And then that'll send the job to the X tool. Perfect. So now I'm going to move this out of the way. And let's go ahead and click start on the X tool after we lower this a little bit. Perfect. And away it goes. We do have our purifier on the floor, so you're going to hear that going on right now. But yeah, it's just doing its thing. So basically it's going to take about 10 minutes and it's going to engrave that whole paragraph of lyrics that I had up in front of you guys earlier. I spread it out pretty well over the 8x8 or 8.5x8.5 engraving area.
Yeah.
So I spread it out pretty well over that area, and yeah, it's going to take up a good chunk of space on the lid of this Valet box. So pretty cool, and honestly, it's a great way to customize the box. A lot of people are getting these boxes and thinking they look so nice that they don't want to even engrave on them, but this is another way to customize it without having to change any of the outside appearance. So they could get this box, open it, and then see all the sentiment. But yeah, it's pretty cool. Yes, Jesse?
Karen got the recreate.
The recreate, awesome. I've heard nothing but good things about the We Create. We might be looking at We Create as well. So if anyone knows We Create and they'd like us to create with them, send us their way. Or send them our way. Yeah, Danny, do you want to tell them all the things that I did wrong? Let's hear from the expert.
The minute you walked behind the table.
Mistake.
No, actually, no. It was Sam. Sam did a great job, and again, Sam is normally behind the scenes when we engrave. But I don't think I think you guys noticed the last couple of times we brought out the X tool. Sam's been in front, and I think this is great practice because we do have an event coming up in a couple of weeks, and it has to do with laser engraving as well. And we had one previously, and yeah, it was actually pre-recorded and stuff like that, and I did the video. But I think this time Sam's gonna be able to do it live. So it's a good practice for Sam. But she's doing a great job. Again, you always settings that we use. Just keep in mind these are settings that we're using to our liking. Settings might be a little different on the We Create or on the Thunderbolt or on any other engraver. Just keep that in mind. But this could be a good starting point for you. But again, just depending on the machine. Remember, this machine's a 20 dial and a 20 fiber. So you get 20 and 20. Your machine might be a lot bigger, more powerful. So you might either slow down, or lower the power. So it's really depending on the machine. Yes.
Our friend Betsy and our friend Ashley jumped in.
Hi,
Betsy, hey Ashley, what's up? How's everyone doing?
How's that haircut?
But yeah, so yeah, keep in mind just that for the next time that you are starting a project, just every machine's a little different. Do we want to put up the little thing, the little banner? So we've been doing something really new the last couple of times, and we had a friend of ours celebrated birthday this past weekend.
Sunday.
So on Sunday.
Or it's tomorrow.
Or tomorrow, we don't know. We're not sure. We have Sam has it on her notes that
Here's
it's her
what
birthday.
happened. I saw her post on Sunday that she was celebrating her birthday, and I said, happy birthday. She liked it, and then I looked at my notes, I'm like, well, my notes say it's tomorrow. So, Sherilyn, if you're here, let us know which it is, and either way, happy birthday.
Happy birthday. Everybody wish Sherilyn a happy birthday. Drop it in the comments if you're on the live. Happy birthday. I hope you had a great one, and we wish you nothing but the best and many more. Yes, Jesse.
So a couple things. Ashley said she loves the hair, Sam.
Thank you.
And she'll send a pic later. And then Betsy had a really good piece of advice to always run a material grid test because the material changes with temperature and humidity and different machines.
Very good. Very good. That's a very good point.
I have one of those on my very beat up box over there. I'm not gonna show it, so I also burn
It's
that box.
it's a tester box. I mean, come on, like, of course, right? Of course, it's gonna look beat up. But yes, again, that's a great advice and a great point to make as well. Every product is going to be a little different. So yeah, it's always a learning curve with this stuff. So
I'll add something to that. Jesse and I forgot how to do it, that grid test. ChatGPT doesn't forget, and it will guide you right through every step of the way. So in the time Jesse figured it out, ChatGPT also told us. So don't struggle, guys. Just ask ChatGPT.
what is it? Work smarter, not harder. There it is. I mean, what else can you ask for, right? But yes, again, so we are engraving looking wise like about halfway. It looks really nice.
Just under 5 minutes left.
Yeah. And again, so if you missed the beginning of the live, we are switching it to a Father's Day-ish, vibe-ish gift set. Father's Day is around the corner, so we're giving that vibe. This is not specifically for a father, it's just an idea. A father. So it's just ideas. Again, if you happen to have any ideas that you would love to see on the live, hey, go to the site. There's a suggestion box. Thank you, Sam. A suggestion box that you are able to drop your suggestion on, and we will get it, and we will do our best to bring that to life. So any ideas, let us know. But that is what the project is today. Make sure that you don't forget we do have a live after this one on TikTok and Instagram. So make sure you check that one out. We are going to be doing a different idea on that one. So make sure you join us there
A very
as
useful
well.
idea to all the people who've been vending.
Oh,
Dang.
that's true. Yes, that is true. Again, join us there. We'll be 15 minutes after this one ends. We'll be on TikTok and Instagram. So make sure you are there. And if you don't follow us there, make sure you do. Follow us on all our social platforms. Don't miss out on anything.
This is so cool.
It is. It looks nice.
I was gonna say too, if you're one of those people who, collects like handwriting from your family, like samples like that, like that'd be really cool too to engrave on the inside of the box. That would be quite the keepsake.
I wonder if you were to get a sample, take an image of the handwriting,
Yeah.
and then are you able to trace it
Yeah. Absolutely.
from
Yeah. Yeah, I could do
yeah.
that.
You're like, yeah, I
Come
can do
on.
that.
Come on.
So confident, Sam. Look at that. Awesome. I like it. I like it.
Me and ChatGPT could do anything.
There you go. The endless, what is it? Empowering possibilities.
Yeah, that's
Are
right.
endless.
Uh-huh.
Awesome. All right. So, again, we are using our new Valet boxes. If you missed it, there's 10 different colors, 2 different sizes, a medium and a large. This is another one. This is a teal one that we worked on last weekend, I think, or last week. So there is 10 different colors, 2 different sizes. Make sure you guys go out there and check them out. Like I mentioned, not sure how much is left, but I'm sure that people are jumping on those. And so don't miss out on the opportunity to get your own.
Yes.
That looks really cool.
Right?
Alright, Danny. Moment of truth.
I'm out.
I'm gonna put you on the spot, alright?
All right.
Just 1 second. Let's see how good you are.
Put me in the spot, but hold on 2 minutes.
First, Jesse's gonna get the spot.
So our friend Nancy asked, what color of boxes do you offer?
Okay, so a great question, and I'm going to tell you right now. We have a black, we have a white, we have a mint, we have a walnut, we have a cherry, we have the burl, the gray, the dark blue, and the red. All 10 colors, 2 different sizes, large and a medium. But yes, great colors. Those are awesome. I love them. They're so nice. And then I don't think we showed you the bottom. I don't think I showed you the bottom, but
No.
the bottom has this like leather
Felt.
What is it?
Felt. Felt?
Felt?
F-E-L-T.
Felt. All right.
That's a real word.
I'm sure it is, but it has it at the bottom. That way, you're not scratching any surface at the bottom of it or your table or anything like that.
Slide.
It doesn't slide correct and stuff. And again, you have your piano ranges here, and then you have your humidor that comes with it as
Actually,
well.
it has a different name. Hydrogenator, or they said it in one of the chats.
I
Right, Jesse?
yeah, I think so. I think you're right.
Hydrogenator
Hydrogenator
or
or
something.
something?
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah. So again, 10 different colors, 2 different sizes.
You can just call it a humidifier.
That's what,
Humidifier.
yeah,
Yeah. So
that's what I've been doing.
that's a lot easier.
It is.
But it was almost done.
Yeah.
It looks pretty cool.
So, I mean, since I was able to do this box, I think you have to do the cup next.
I have to do the cup next?
Yeah.
Alright.
So,
Alright, say less, like in Deshaun's words.
and then I'm going to put this back together, and we're going to see if it actually works.
That looks really cool.
10 points if you can guess the song that this is, or sorry, not the song. If you can remember what movie these lyrics were in, 10 points.
And then our friend Ryan said, good evening.
Hey Ryan.
Ryan, how's it going? Happy Tuesday, and happy Tuesday to everyone who's
That
just
came out
joining the
really
live.
good.
Right?
That looks really good.
Looks great. You
Yeah.
guys sound too surprised.
No, not at all. What are you talking about, Sam?
Okay, it's fine.
Alright, so the second part of this is we're going to go ahead and be using our coffee mug. We're going to do a purple one, powder coated, and I believe that Sam has a design that's going to go on it already. So this is what we're going to engrave next. Again, we're working on the gift set. Father's Day, vibe-ish type of thing. Just ideas again. So this is what next. And I'm going to go ahead and I'm gonna come around this way and check it out.
I'm gonna take this over there and screw these in at
Alright.
my leisure. And it's
Alright.
gonna be a box.
Wait, before you walk out, I just want to make sure that you are, I'm going to be using the correct one, which is that one? Okay.
And I think I put the settings in there for it too.
All right, cool. All right,
Alright.
so, yes.
So we have a couple things. Ryan said he's ready for the ball game and it's about to rain. That sounds fun.
What game you at? Where's he at?
Yeah, I'm not sure. Let's see what he.
Let's see what he says.
And then Betsy said, "You three are awesome. Thanks for sharing so many great projects and tips." And then Ashley wants you to sing the lyrics, Danny.
Me?
Yeah.
All right, give me like a few minutes to warm up my voice.
No, I'm kidding. She just said read them. If somebody wants to read them.
Sam's going to read them.
Okay, so the lyrics that I'm specifically talking about that would have been in the movie that I'm talking about are, and these children that you spit on as they try to change their worlds are immune to your consultations. They're quite aware of what they're going through.
I have no idea.
Changes. No? You know changes.
No.
Yeah, you do.
Do I?
Yeah, quit pretending.
Nah. I'm a blank.
I'll play
blank
it for you
right now.
later.
Okay, sounds
and then,
good.
Ryan said my son's game in Ohio Little League.
Oh, cool.
Oh, nice. Little League. Man, those are the best times. Those little ones are so fun to watch. Yeah, like I guess I mentioned my two boys played. One of them are still playing now, but I did the mistake of coaching my older son's team and my youngest team at the same time, and not changing my mentality of that. My older one at the time was 8, I think, 8, 9, and I was coaching my 3.5, 4-year-old kid the same way. And he played 2 seasons after that, and he was like, "Dad, I'm out. I can't do it. You've killed it for me." So yeah, he ruined it. Yes, absolutely. And he loves watching. Like, he loves watching the games. He loves watching his brother play, and we go to games and stuff. But put him in a baseball field, I not anymore. At least not now. And what's crazy is like he actually knows the game. Like he's knows enough. He's been around the game a lot that he knows. Like he'll watch the game, and when we go to my son's older high school games and he sees the other kids are like, well, why didn't he do this? He should have just done this type of thing. And so he knows the game. He just
So he's a prodigy.
So he just won't step on the field to play. Yes.
So he said, yeah, it's 11-year-old. And then he also said, you're an amateur. He's been doing this for 10 years. 7 kids, 10 years.
Jeez.
Wow.
It's crazy.
Hats off to you, man. That's awesome.
For reals, yeah. I mean, I loved it. I loved it, and it's a point where like I learned a big lesson with that little one, and then I learned that I can't be so hard on it's a sport. I should be enjoying it, and it took me a while to step back and enjoy it, and let someone else do the coaching. But I do regret it, and I wish I would have done it a long time ago and just kind of sit back and relax. And yeah, so definitely good times, good memories. I would do that all over again. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and engrave on this cup now. Sam was nice enough to get us a design to match the box and the theme. This is what she just engraved right there and there on the box.
Also, still nobody knew the movie
No one answered?
or the song.
No?
Wow.
No one answered, Sam. Sorry.
Breakfast Club.
Oh, yeah. Nah. Sorry.
Wow.
All right, so I'm going to go ahead and remove nothing. No, yeah, I'm going to remove it. If I can. Why can I remove it? All right, let's see here. Why is it?
It's just kind of slow.
Okay, so we are, just disclosure, we are using Sam's laptop. There it is.
Wow.
All right.
Wow.
All right, just to make sure let you know that it's not the X tool or the software, it's the laptop. All right.
Okay.
So we're gonna go and we're gonna go ahead and now this is our
All the jobs I
second.
have to do, Danny.
So many jobs that you got. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and engrave this David Bowie's head next.
Great.
All right, so we went ahead and we are going to put our image there right in the center. But now since we are going to be engraving on a cup, we're going to go ahead and get the cup and we're going to place it on the X tool. And as you can see right here and there, this is going to use the cup right here. I am going to remove the cutting part of it, and you can see that in the back. Hopefully you guys can see that there. Okay, and we are using a jig, and this jig comes from our friend Ashley. Chip Belts, thank you again. If you ever question about getting one, don't question it, go get one. It makes life easier. Again, this goes back to the work smarter, not harder part. We love the jigs. They're so inconvenient to have, but it's awesome. So, all right, so our cup, if you can see in the back right here, right there, it's right there, right underneath the F1. I'm going to do exactly the same thing that Sam did. I'm going to go ahead and start the process. In this case, I'm going ahead and I'm going to focus my my lasers and make sure that it's focused to the product that I'm going to engrave. And it's doing it automatically. See if I'm going to move this a little bit. You see the two dots moving slowly and perfect. There you go. That looks great. Let's see, it's going to move one more time maybe, I think. Where did it do it? Let's see.
And then Ryan said they got the last two, which is page 4 and 2, and that'll be for a softball.
Ooh.
Softball. Nice. All right, so my focus is ready. I just missed the sign now. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to go ahead and capture an image. And let's see here. I'm probably going to zoom in a little here just to see. And as you can tell, it's a little crooked, so I'm going to go ahead and rearrange this here. Just like that. I'm going to take another picture just so I could get it correctly. Let's see if this is better. All right, that's a lot better. It's a lot straighter, if that's even a word. But I'm going to go ahead and just move my image now. And I'm going to make it a little smaller. I feel like it's a little too big. I'm just going to resize it just a bit, just a little bit. There, that should be it right there. And it looks like...
Maybe a little smaller.
Think so?
Yeah, just because it's curved.
All right, we'll make it a little smaller. How about that?
Yeah.
How about there? Catch me outside.
Okay.
All right, what do you guys think? Does that look pretty good there?
I'm already headed outside. Let's go.
I'm a little busy here on the live. All right, guys. All right, so I think that's pretty good there. That's perfect. All right, so Sam did mention that we do have settings for this one already. And again, disclosure, these are settings that we were happy with. And we're going to go ahead and engrave this. So I'm going to go ahead and change my... Oh, is it the ones that already were on the thing already?
Yeah.
Okay, I thought you had them saved. Gotcha. Okay, so for these, we are going to go ahead and we are going to be doing, we're going to engrave it. We're going to use the blue light. We're going to use 50% of power, and the speed is going to be 400, and we're doing one pass only. And then I believe that it is bidirectional. It should be, if I can move this to the side. No, where did it go? Where's my menu? What happened?
There it is on the side now.
Is it?
Yeah, it just came up for a second.
There it is. All right, and then the lines per centimeter are going to be 300. So again, power is going to be 50%. The speed is going to be 400. We're doing one pass only, and we're going to do lines per centimeter are 300, and it's bidirectional. Next thing I want to do is I'm going to go ahead and just frame it just to kind of check to make sure that we are where we should be on the cup. Let me check this out. Okay. Not too bad. I think I'm going to lower it just a little bit, actually. And
This design would look great on the rainbow plated stuff that's now back in stock.
that's
Thought
true.
about that.
It's a good point. And then I'm gonna move it. Okay. I think we're good now. All right, so the framing is done. I'm gonna stop the framing, and then I'm gonna go ahead and do the process once again, just the way we did here. I'm gonna hit process. It's gonna send the project to the Ultra. It's telling you where it's starting, where it's gonna engrave. This is gonna
Perfect
take about
timing.
4 minutes, and we're gonna go ahead and hit start. I'm going to go ahead and turn on our purifier. I'm going to lower our shield here because we are using the blue light. So I'm going to lower it, and then now I'm just going to go ahead and press the button here, and we are ready to go. And we are rolling.
And then Nancy said the song is in Shrek 2.
Shrink 2? What's that?
She said Shrek 2.
Shrink.
I don't know.
Maybe she means Shrek 2.
Maybe she meant Shrek 2.
I don't watch the Shrek movies.
They're funny.
There's a big difference between The Breakfast Club and when that came out, and Shrek and when that came out. Look, I watched the older movies.
It's funny. It's an animated movie with Mike Myers.
I've heard.
Okay, and Eddie Murphy. But they're funny.
Donkey?
Yeah, Donkey. Yeah. Yes.
Viri jumped in and just asked, what project are you doing? If you want to explain in Spanish.
Sí, estamos haciendo un proyecto, sabiendo que ya viene el Día de los Padres, el Día del Padre. Estamos haciendo un set
It's a box.
usando la caja. Sam empezó el proyecto usando nueva caja y le engravó unas palabras adentro
That's so good.
de la caja. Y vamos a hacer un regalo y ahorita estamos engravando en un vaso de café y lo vamos a hacer como un set para una idea para el día del Día del Padre. So, eso es lo que estamos haciendo. Again, we are doing a Father Day-ish vibe kind of gift set. Again,
My grandpa would like it.
no, this is cool. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. Again, this is what Sam started the project with. She engraved lyrics to a David Bowie song that apparently comes out in Shrek 2.
And The Breakfast Club.
And The Breakfast Club, where everybody should know that. And then right now we're engraving the second part of the gift, which is the coffee cup, a 12-ounce powder coated
That fits
coffee
in
cup.
here.
That fits in there.
We tested it.
I hope so, because I just said I hope it fits there.
I saw that looking. You like it better? We did. Jesse and I tested it. Works.
Okay, cool, awesome. So we're just waiting on the second part of this, which is 2 minutes left, and we should be done. So, but yeah, and it looks
Yeah, it is Shrek
really cool.
too. Nancy said she did mean Shrek. Sam has to watch it and find the song.
Yeah,
That's funny, I was just looking it up too.
it's the Shrek movies are pretty funny. Really
Look, if
funny.
it's on something streaming, I'll try tonight. How about that? Okay. I
So-
have plenty. Yeah, if it's on streaming.
And then Ryan said, alright guys, game time. Catch you on the flip side.
All right, Ryan. Good luck to your
Okay.
kiddos. I hope they do well. I hope they smash one out of the park. Good luck and stay dry.
And then Betsy said, add one of your fantastic knives too. See, told you.
Yeah,
Told
yeah.
you got a little David Bowie knife.
I know.
The
for
what?
Sure. He wants to add a knife too.
No, we gotta go. We got 1 minute.
We gotta go. So
The
Jesse
thing
said.
is I know we've been working with the flasks recently, so I was like, let's try something else. And then I was just excited that one of the cups fits in this box.
It does.
So,
It fits nicely. Very
yeah.
nice. Betsy, yeah, we're kind of out of time though. We're gonna be hopping on TikTok and Instagram in a few minutes.
I don't know.
Hi, Viri.
Maybe if we have time there, engrave it there. But who knows? But that's a good idea. Thank you for that idea. Yeah, we're almost done here. We have a few seconds left, and I'm telling you that cup looks pretty clean.
Yeah?
Yeah, I mean, it's
Alright.
pretty clean. We gotta clean it too. So let me go get
Okay.
the thing.
Okay. You don't want to wear this with you on your way? All right. So we're just about done with this one, guys. We've got our cup just about done. We've got our box ready to go. And yeah, this is almost gift ready. Yes, Jesse.
So a couple things. Betsy said she's gonna borrow this idea.
Yes.
She'll do it.
Please do.
And
Do it,
then
Betsy.
Viri asked if you can engrave 40-ounce tumblers in the Ultra.
With the Ultra, absolutely.
Absolutely.
And I will tell you, if you're using the Ultra to engrave your 40s and you want to do like a wrap, get yourself one of the jigs that Ashley has, because it works wonders to hold it in place. All right.
Alright, so I'm just gonna wipe this off. We're just using down power wash, and then this looks good. Look at this. That is.
That looks great. Look at that.
What is that?
Oh, that just came out good too.
Very nice. That's a right there. Good idea. Here is your cup.
Mm-hmm. And then you get your little tissue wrap paper, right? And then you can just put that right inside, like so. And check it out. What? It closes. It was just angled upward.
I know, we tested it.
Well, it absolutely closes.
What?
It was angled upwards, to be fair. Okay, guys, so this was a fun project. Again, we engraved the inside of the box. The way we did that was we took apart this, the lid, which is super easy. You just need to take apart like 4 screws. The piano hinge is really awesome. It holds up really well, especially screwing it back on. I'm not super handy, and I was able to make that happen. And then on top of that, we just put a little tissue paper in here. We engraved this mug. So you have your beautifully engraved mug, your awesome box, and your gift ready to go. So hopefully you guys enjoyed doing this with us today. We're going to have another fun engraving and cutting challenge in the very next live. So make sure you join us there. And anything else, guys?
Stay